More noticeable by the minute. This is a live look at a vigil happening right now around our state capitol in Phoenix. This is an all-night event, including a procession to St. Matthew's Catholic Church. We're being told to expect 4 straight days of protesting over Senate Bill 1070 as it falls into the hands of the U.S. Supreme Court. And now we're going to take you to Washington, D.C. as we wait to see whether any of SB 1070 will even survive. Already, we've seen tension between Capitol Police and Hispanic activists. We go now to ABC 15's Steve Irvin. He's in our nation's capital, capturing more of the emotion building tonight.
This was a day that hammered home the emotions and passions that have been boiling over SB 1070 for the last couple of years. And while Russell Pierce, the author of the bill, was certainly on the hot seat, it also meant quite a bit to one Phoenix woman whose life was shattered by an illegal immigrant just a couple of years ago.
What does an illegal immigrant dress like?
The terrorists, the kidnappers, the human smugglers, the drug smugglers.
Call it fireworks, political theater. The debate over SB 1070 showed how firmly entrenched supporters and opponents really are. And it was frustrating for Julie Erfley. 2 years ago, Erfley lost the love of her life. Her husband, Nick, a Phoenix police officer, was shot and killed. The killer was in the country illegally, but Erfley doesn't take a hard line on immigration.
People have wanted me to dislike all undocumented immigrants simply because one killed my husband. But if one white American citizen killed my husband, would I hate all white American citizens? It doesn't make sense.
Erfley says the only way to fix the immigration problem is comprehensive reform. She has campaigned for it since her husband's death.
Comprehensive immigration reform, bipartisan support. You know, once upon a time there was support for it. Our own senators, Senator McCain, Senator Kyle, they were champions of comprehensive immigration reform. They have fantastic information. They're qualified to put together that kind of a reform package. They should do it again. I would love to see them do that again.
Julie tells me that blaming illegal immigration for her husband's death would be in itself a form of profiling. Of course, she'll be following those arguments before the Supreme Court and hoping for a resolution sometime this summer, but she's hoping for a more lasting solution on the overall immigration debate. In Washington, Steve Irvin, ABC 15 News.
The Supreme Court hearings kick off at 8 Arizona time, but we have a lot planned before that on ABC 15 Morning starting at 4:30, and we'll be gathering the latest for you throughout the day in Washington, D.C. and the Valley. A weather alert right now. You can see some of the clouds